Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata538. As you may remember, the Pandavas were very upset about Radeya. Yudhishthira could never forgive his mother for the injustice done to Radeya and to all of them. He cursed all womankind. He said that no woman would be able to keep a secret from then on. It was because Kunti kept the secret so well that this calamity had happened. There was no way of comforting the Pandavas. Yudhishthira lost all interest in the kingdom that they had won after so much pain and bloodshed. He almost decided to abandon everything and go back to the forest. It was not possible to convince him that it was a wrong attitude. He would sit and mourn the death of all those who had died in the war. He blamed himself for everything now. Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, Sahadeva, Draupadi, all tried so often to convince him that his attitude was wrong, that he should not be so depressed. But it was all to no purpose. They were nearly desperate. Yudhishthira was sunk in woe. Vyasa, Narada, and so many others made him realize that it was all wrong. Yudhishthira began to throw off the mantle of sorrow gradually. It was not easy for Vyasa to change his attitude, but finally Yudhishthira came to realize his duty as a king. He was made to see that a person who is a king has no right to his personal griefs. He belongs to the people. He was not allowed to have an individuality of his own. To the people, the king was a god, but to the king, his subjects represented God. It was his duty to rule them well. Beyond that, a king had no existence. He had to live just for the sake of the people. He must be a father to them. It was their due. Yudhishthira realized this. He said, "My mind is not clouded anymore, my lord. I have passed through the dark valley and have come out into the sunlight. Please teach me the rules of conduct that a king should follow. Please tell me the rules of governing a kingdom. I do not know many of these things. It's up to you all to guide me in the right path. I have taken upon myself this great responsibility. I must know everything about ruling the kingdom. I want to do it as well as my ancestors did. Please, teach me." Vyasa smiled happily and said, "Yudhishthira, I am happy to see you take so much trouble about the ruling of the kingdom. It's laudable. But you are asking the wrong person. I am a man who has never ruled. I'm one who has nothing to do with the kingdom on earth. I'm ignorant in these matters. I suggest that you ask your grandfather. He's the greatest authority on these matters. Ganga, when she took him with her, wanted to fit him for the role he was to play, a king of the lunar race. He was to have succeeded Santanu. He was taught political science by Brihaspati and Shukra, the divine preceptors. There is no one to equal Devavrata in this. He was fitted out to play a role which he could never play, thanks to the selfishness of his father. He has never had a chance to tell anyone about all that. Devavrata has lived in heaven before he came down to earth. He has been in the company of gods. I will tell you the greatness of your grandfather." Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.